Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Dan.
Man, I'm exhausted. How are you doing?
I feel good.
I feel good.
I do. I feel great.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. Let's start out by doing our jobs.
Sure. Today is... hold on a second. Today is January 28th, 2025.
January 28th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow is...
Sentencing.
Dun dun dun. So for anyone who's not following this channel, my name is Dan Reeses. I am a federal agent, and I'm #1 in the world in something called applied mathematics and game theory. Hold the laughter and applause.
My name is Jamie.
My name is Jamie. And you ever see the SNL skit with the cheerleaders?
Yeah, I remember.
My name is Craig. I like to dance. Let's go Spartans. So, Jamie.
Hi. What do you want me to say? I'm your assistant.
All right. Well, for anyone that's not following, so to start from the beginning, Jamie and I are part of a breakdancing group called Pomp and Circumstances.
We are.
And
we are going to launch our new albums.
It's a silent album.
Drop our album.
It's a silent album. It's
a silent.
It's us breakdancing, but it only comes on a cassette tape. So you can't actually, unless you can figure out a way to play a cassette tape video. So the whole thing is us just dancing. So it's called the silent album. Have you ever heard of the White Album?
This is our White Album.
Yeah, because we're very white. So like it would be really racist if we came out with an album called the White Album. It wouldn't be copywritten issues. Can you imagine if 4 white guys in 2025 came out with an album called the White Album?
That would, I mean, it's kind of smart. It's really funny.
The Beatles came out with the White Album during a time of tolerance and free love and peace, and 4 white guys came out with an album. And they couldn't think of a title, so they thought of the White Album. Have you ever seen?
I don't mean it that way.
Have you ever seen this is Spinal Tap?
Never.
They come out with the Black Album.
I've never
But it's
never
not.
Seen it.
It's not a Black Album. It's the abscess of. They're like, we don't want to be associated with the White Album, so we have no color. So we're the Black Album.
Who's in it?
It's Christopher Guest, who's married to Jamie Lee Curtis, but it was Rob Reiner, Carl Reiner's son, and Penny Marshall's brother.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Big?
When Harry Met Sally too, right?
That's Rob Reiner. Yeah. Rob Reiner is
I think Rob Reiner's mother is the woman in the diner who goes, "I'll have what she's having."
That is Rob Reiner. That's Carl Reiner's wife. That is correct. You're absolutely right. Fun fact. But, there is the subtext of nepotism, which really stems from a past culture that we used to live where it was totally normal for the son and the grandson of someone to bypass the entire rigorous talent process that's required to break through Hollywood, and they're automatically given several chances over and over and over again.
Right.
So a lot of people are very much against that going forward in the future. So that being said, tell us a little about what is happening tomorrow, Jamie, which has prevented me from filming YouTube content since I'm kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's an AA term. And I need to move on with my life.
Yes.
So what is happening tomorrow?
So tomorrow is the sentencing of Fred Davis.
And who's that?
And Robert Menendez.
Who
and
is
also
Fred?
Wael Hana.
Yeah,
Other people who are all horrible people or whatever, but not the focus of our attention right now.
I mean, look, this guy, the center, the Oreo, the filling of the Oreo cookie that's being sentenced tomorrow, this man Wael Hana. If what is alleged is true, this human being is single-handedly responsible for shifting billions of dollars of foreign aid to the country of Egypt, while also benefiting on the business end of it. So no one really knows if the motivation was to rob taxpayers as well as humans that want to eat halal food of like a market competitive advantage and giving the contract to whoever's worthy. The exclusive importer of all halal products from Egypt was this man, but it also came with a price tag where the country of Egypt was awarded massive amounts of foreign aid.
Right.
For what reason? What did Egypt do?
Oh, I know.
And the truth is nothing. And Qatar is also a prime beneficiary of taking that money and then somehow reinvesting it back into Fred Davies' contracts. So American taxpayer money amongst, and Senator Bob Menendez, you might want to look into this, and not he himself. I mean, Bob Menendez shouldn't be Googling anything anymore. I mean, this is the guy that said how much is a gold bar of kilo worth to his computer. Can you see Bob Menendez
Typing it into Google.
like, honey, I think it's worth a lot.
Where are my glasses? I can't see a thing.
Senator Bob Menendez. You know what's the most offensive part of Senator Bob Menendez?
Little part.
That he really made people believe that he's like this nice, sweet Hispanic man. But in reality,
Yeah.
he's like this scumbag piece of shit politician lawyer
Serious.
Who-
The worst. So dirty.
who took full advantage
Yeah.
of, I guess,
Everything?
mainly from the lack, the apathy of his constituents. Like in New Jersey,
I mean, even like
our
audacity of his
tolerance-
argument of his defense was.
well, the thing is,
No.
we live in the Soprano state, so we are raised at a young age to believe that corruption is just a normal part of everyday business.
Right.
Like the police officers that come in to harass businesses, they're not harassing them. They want to be friends. They want to be friends. It costs a few dollars, maybe a lunch here and there, maybe an iPhone. Who knows? They want to be friends. And in return for your friendship, they will do their job. And Bob Menendez, the whole point of why tomorrow's sentencing is so important to me personally, because I represent 8 million people, up to 20 million from the state of New Jersey, illegal, legal, whatever, that are the recipients of being fucked by this man
Yeah.
who will forever represent our state in the most horrible light. Because forever, when people outside of New Jersey think of Senator Bob Menendez, they will remember that this man is responsible single-handedly for the largest bribery conviction and corruption case in the history of the United States. So he doesn't just represent the horrible taxpayer waste, the blind eye that was turned to anything that doesn't fit his personal agenda. I mean, we're not talking about like $200 million. Fred Davies, Wael Hana, and an insurance salesman were able to buy a Senate seat for less than the cost of an expensive car. We're talking about 3 human beings who collectively were caught in a $500,000 to $1 million bribe. And the point of what I'm saying to you is, can you imagine if someone showed up with $3 million? Like, the most mediocre basketball player right now makes $3 million. For that money, Senator Bob Menendez would have launched a fucking nuke.
Right.
Like, if this guy had the balls to do what he did and funnel American taxpayer money for terroristic causes and then turn around and say, hey, I am a Spanish guy.
Yeah.
And the reason why you should feel
Keep
bad
it
for
right.
me, because I am the son of immigrants,
Yeah.
and this is the fault of the Republican agenda who is trying to bring me down. Oh wait, no, it's the Democrat agenda. No wait, it's a Republican. And this man, Bob Menendez, asked not only Joe Biden for a pardon and got rejected. Joe Biden pardoned murderers
Yeah.
and wouldn't pardon Bob Menendez. Like, you know shit's bad when you're not getting
It's
pardoned
bad.
by Biden.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Like, you know you fucked up. Like, when Biden's like, no thanks. Trump, I don't know if they, like, had a good laugh when he asked him about the pardon, or it was just one of those